Hello, everyone. This is Jennifer Jennings, your intuitive astrologer here in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you so much for joining me once again as we are looking at the full moon in Aries, which is happening on October 1st, 2020. And here in Nashville, it will be full at 5:05 p.m. And this is the chart. This is the chart, and this is the graph showing the different aspects to the points within the event chart. And we can see that Ceres is the only aspect here in the 12th house of Pisces. And it is coming at a retrograde of 29 degree, a critical degree, as we say in astrology. And this is showing that there is a future need, that this is a future critical need that needs to be talked about. Here in the 12th house, she shows that we need to nurture ourselves. We need to nurture one another, as the future definitely depends on us doing so. It also shows that there could be a suffering of ill health. There are some spiritual lessons that come with this aspect in Aquarius that shows us we need to be able to encourage and not get so fired up with the eccentric side of man, because as we go into this Aquarian age from the Pisces age, we are needing to truly come to a rising of the gnosis that is within us, and to really sense and encourage one another to be individual and to support the groups of people that are on the fringes of society. It's very critical for our future that we understand the positive side of all that is going on, because there is a harmonic about all the energies that are taking place right now. Neptune is still in square of the nodes, and the nodes are at 23 degrees. So if you have any planets, like I've got the sun at 23 degrees. And if you have anything at 23 degrees, then the nodes are either going to shine the light or not, because Neptune is also or the house of Pisces is also ruled by the subruler of Jupiter. And so there is a need to expand the beliefs, teach these beliefs instead of keeping them to ourselves. Jupiter is in the sign of Capricorn right now, next to Pluto, next to Saturn, with Pallas here in Capricorn. And so there is a need for us to be sure and master the evolutionary process of the beliefs, not keeping with the same-o, and not keeping with the evolution that comes with the revolution of stepping outside the box and stepping outside of the norm. That is definitely something that is critical here as we make our way through this full moon in Aries event chart. Then we have Chiron, and Chiron is next to the earth, it's actually in conjunct with the moon. And so here with Chiron and the moon, and not at such a degree that we can say that it won't affect the wounds. And the fact of the matter is that the United States of America is having their Chiron return. And so here in Aries, with the full moon being in Aries at a 9 degree, there's a completion that is happening here with this wound, with this reflection of our wound. And this wound does affect our vitality. It does affect our life path. And it does prevent us from moving forward into this collective unconscious. And so as we move on, we understand that there's this discord that is happening in the world, and that there's a lot of warring that's going on within man, within the collective unconscious up here. With Uranus being the same degree, there is going to be emotional shakeups that will be coming with the full moon's energies that will take place within the next 6 months. There's going to be shakeups on Earth. And so I can imagine that this shakeup on Earth will have to do with the Earth shaking. There will be shakeups. And so we have to understand that this communication, we can let go of these mental burdens that keep us down and not really able to apply and use this energy in Capricorn to elevate the higher mind and to really get in with the power of the mind. And that's what we need to do because, again, the nodes being at the 23 degree here in Gemini wants us to connect at home with the power of the mind, and that home is going to be your inner kingdom. And we have this feminine chronos, and it's weighted with the Hades energy. It's weighing us down, and so we need to get into this feminine, not so much the patriarchal. We need to get into this feminine energy here and really heal this wound. We can be creative, we can transform with trans Pluto, and we can learn about health and the flames that ignite our health and our ill health, the love and the emotion that comes with our health, and being able to see and talk about the intensity of the feminine, of the intuition that Venus is trying to convey here. Because in Leo, the creativity is going to come with the relationships. It's going to come with being understanding and having compassion with this transformative communication about health. And it will bring us joy. It's going to bring us joy with partnerships and with our relationships as we transform and meet this bullseye in Virgo. And the fortune in Virgo is going to be found with the knowledge, the gnosis of love and what it means to truly love, and how to have this need for the union of the light about our health. Because what we are being told is not the same as what is really going on. Because as you can see with our partnerships and our relationships, there's a balance that's taken place. There's beginnings and there's endings that are happening, that are in need to happen, because there's a balance that has to take place. And this balance is going to come with this vertex, with the vertex in Virgo. This is an intense experience that has to do with your health. And God can help ground us with this intensity that is bringing to us here in the house of balance and relationships. And here Zeus is, just reiterating the fact that we need to have a balance. Vulcan being here at 10 degrees, I mean, that's another indicator. The 9, this is an indicator that balance, that this is a journey that is coming to a completion. In the tarot, the 9 is about completion. It's about attainment. Um, this is about being diplomatic in the sign of Libra, and we can understand that these partnerships, that these businesses, this balance, this diplomatic balance for peace and harmony is very important to us with this full moon in Aries. And Juno, we've got Apollo, we got Astrea, Apollo, Juno, and then Mercury. Mercury here at 4 degrees is in opposition with the moon, opposition with Uranus. There's going to be definitely shakeups with communication, hidden communication. There's going to be intense, hidden back talk with superficial knowledge. And this is an intensity for research as well, and to really get down into the hidden matters of things and to really probe into what is hidden, because Scorpio rules this 8th house, and this is about what is hidden. And there's communication disruptions, like I said, that will happen within the next 6 months. The midheaven at the time is going to be in Sagittarius. This is about beliefs again. This is about what people are believing, and with these nodes being square with Neptune, there is deceit. There is definitely deceit going on. And so we may be shown more. We may be shown more about the future here, because we are leaving this house of Capricorn. We're leaving the Saturn. We're liberating ourselves, and we're coming home. We're coming in to the inner dwelling of the higher mind and the power of the mind. And Pallas being here, and Pallas being in square. Where is she? Pallas being in square with the moon, being in square with the sun and Vulcan, and semi-square with Venus. There's a definite need to come together and truly master the visions that we see in our future for the collective unconscious, for the collective of humanity, for the collective and sustainable future of the earth and of humanity, and to be able to work in groups and to expand our knowledge and to transform with the Father, with time, and really influence society, and not influence society by warring, not by warring, but with the higher mind, with the intellect, with the words that we choose and use and apply here. We definitely need to form a better organizing groups. The groups that are in the media right now that have so much influence over the collective unconscious, it's critical that we truly use our higher mind instead of violence, because this violence is only going to beget more violence, and we will not be able to reach our goals for the collective and to master these goals with so much warring. And so this is a critical time. We need to be creative. We need to be more creative, go behind the scenes, research and study, and spend time that way instead of warring with one another, because that is not going to get us anywhere but annihilated. We've got Hygeia and Uranus, and they're squaring. And so there's a challenge. It's being shaken up. The magnetic field of the earth is truly shaken up. And there's going to be something that is made public. And no, it's not the taxes of Donald Trump. That's just a distraction, guys. This right here with Hygeia in Leo, it's about health problems. It's about the lessons between the mind and the body and the spirit. And Uranus is about the air, the power of the mind, the future of the Earth's magnetic field is seen with our health. You know, we do have a lot of cosmic rays coming in, which is setting the stage for high doses of radiation and highly energized particles, you know, neutrinos and the likes are really going to be publicized, I feel like. And so, yeah, that is the intuitive read of today's astrology update. Join me again. I am doing playlists taking man around the zodiac in his journey of life and all that good jazzy junk. So anyway, until next time, see you guys. Peace.